Day to day. Tune in every Friday, man. We here. Talk about it. You got something to say, I wanna talk about it. It's the Day-to-Day podcast, let's talk about it. Get it off your chest if you trying to talk about it.
Talk. So, what's going on, Day-to-Day family?
So with everybody,
tune in every Friday, man. We here. Talk about it. You got something to say, I wanna talk about it. It's the Day-to-Day podcast, let's talk about it. Get it off your chest if you trying to talk about it.
Get it off y'all chest if y'all want to talk about it, y'all. Just let me know. We can talk about it. I ain't scared to talk about nothing. I ain't scared to talk about nothing. We even gonna go back and talk about the other stuff we just talking about. We gonna go talk about. We gonna talk about it. We gonna come back.
Day to day.
Come back to it.
Tune in every Friday, man. We here. Talk about it. You got something to say, I wanna talk about it. It's the Day-to-Day podcast, let's talk about it. Get it off your chest if you trying to talk about it.
Let me turn this off. What's good, y'all? We in the building. What's going on, y'all? Day-to-Day. Good evening, everybody. My girl said she wanted to come to Day-to-Day. Girl, you can barely walk. I don't know why. I know, not yet. Yeah. So, okay. So, oh, you so silly. So this is what we gonna talk about today, y'all. We gonna talk about a few little things. We always just discuss different things. Sometimes I might have a subject that I got on the flyer, and I might change it up while we here. So I do that sometimes, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me when I do that. But yeah, so tonight, you know, I wanted to talk about, I know we've been talking about it for a while, but about the youth. They out of control. And when I say youth, I think youth are also in their 20s. Let me take this off of here because we can't see our face. Hold on. That's my bad, y'all. But let me see, where is it at? All right, off of there. What's good, y'all? But yeah, when I say youth, I'm saying youth as far as young-minded, because you could be kind of any age to be young, but I'm really talking about the youth though. The 14, 15, even 13 up to 20. I would say 19, 20. But they out of control. Like I was just in a store the other day, and this young man was so disrespectful to his mother that I look back like,
I can't believe it.
And she was like, he was a teenager. I mean, he was so disrespectful to his mom, though. So imagine how he is to a stranger. So, of course, I didn't get involved because I didn't want to get my car shot up, because I was thinking maybe he would, you know, you don't know. I mean, they out of control. They got more guns than we got. But anyway.
Well, I'm going to say the youth definitely out of control, but it starts from within the home with the parent. That's where it starts from. They only watching and mimicking what they seeing out here, what they see us do behind them closed doors, and you ain't thinking they paying attention. They definitely paying attention to you. They most definitely soaking all, they like big sponges. And the bigger they get, the more they able to absorb, the older, you know what I mean? Like, and be able to get themselves into. Because, it's one thing hearing about the stories, but then when you actually get to put yourself in one of them stories and get to running around like you seen stuff on the movies, this ain't this real life. This ain't the movies. So for 1 second, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But a lot of them do. That's why you get them going off on their parents.
You think it's from TV?
I think it's from, like I said, it starts from within the home first.
Yeah. So do you think with the young men, do you think the mothers just cannot raise men, and they need a father figure of being, far as being a woman? I mean, it's women that raise wonderful men. Not saying that at all. Single mothers.
There are single mothers that raise
but
men
I think
to be men, but they're missing something. And that's that male figure being around in their life. And a lot of times they turn to the streets. And the streets is going to offer many male figures. The mom, and sometimes the single moms help, because they bring male figures into the home that's not right.
Yeah.
And end up building with them. And look what you done built. Look what you done built with your kids. Look at what kind of monster you done turned them into. So it's because you was trying to be happy for that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You was living, you weren't thinking for the future, you was thinking for right now. Or you might have been thinking for the future, and you built it with this man because you thinking he was gonna be the one to hold it down for you throughout that future and show your kids this the right way. But a lot of times they don't even know the right way themselves.
I think it's loneliness and desperate sometimes.
Yeah.
Just from some stuff that I know, not stereotyping anybody, just people that I know and seen, and people are so desperate to have a male, like a mate, that they jeopardize their children.
Oh, well, a lot of these women turn to women don't have a mate, so it can be the women too. It can't
Oh,
just be the
no.
It could be the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm saying women be thirsty. You saying the men be thirsty too?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I think men are always thirsty. I think that's just a regular that type thing.
You wouldn't be a man if you wasn't had a little thirst.
Everyday thing.
I mean, you wouldn't be a man if you ain't have a little thirst.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Where's the testosterone met, brother?
You gotta have a little bit. You be having thirst, I almost smack the shit out of you live. Hold on. Where my flag at? I'm just playing. We about to argue. It's like, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm talking to.
Hold on. Let me finish it. Tell me what I was saying. So I gotta explain thirst, and you don't know what that meant.
I know what it meant. I know what it meant.
Let me get back to it. You know
I knew what I meant.
You better know you know what.
I know what you mean. I'm just messing with you. Oh, go ahead.
No, but what I was saying is, everybody ain't thirsty. Some people just don't have common sense. Like, the outcome. You can weigh your options and know if you're gonna get away with it. I don't see why you commit these murders and these shootings and you're not gonna get away with it.
Shit, they think they is.
I mean, you would get away with half of the situation. You know what I mean? Because you didn't committed the murder, but you still gotta get away from everybody else knowing you did it. And a lot of these cats
some
don't
people
act
talk. They talk too much.
Some want to talk for the clout, and that's all you chasing. Like, you ain't getting no money behind that. You just out here doing it. That's stupid.
What you had to say?
Don't worry about
It's a big deal, but we talk about a big subject. These youths that's out of control.
I was just gonna go back to when you were saying that the children need a male figure in the house. I think they do, because I honestly see the difference in when it was with my household, especially having boys. He could literally not do anything, but it's like he get all the praise. And I seen a video with little kids, they were boys, and the mother left the house, and they pretty much
I seen that video too.
And the dad, they did
I seen that too.
roles, and the daddy left, and them babies had a connection.
They did. I seen that. I wish I could have shared that.
So different between when the mama left and the dad left. The mom, they weren't really tripping because they was with daddy. They felt
bye.
Yeah,
they did. I
seen
that.
Left the house. Them children acted a fool. Like they was.
They did. I gotta show you that video.
I mean, it was so different, and I was like, wow. Just the love that you see as they were like 3, 2. Like,
they was itty bitty. There was 2 and 3.
For their dad, it's like, you dads need to be there. They have to be there for their sons and daughters, period.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they needed it. Like, it was crazy, like just the difference. And they were little. And I'm like, oh, wow. And it's the same thing when they get older. Like, we don't get all the respect that we feel like we should. And we don't do as the mother. But the dad cannot be around, but they'll come around one day a month or one day a year. And it's like they'll straighten up or act right. That's backwards to me, but
but
that we do need to keep the men need to take initiative and take care of their children. They need to be there. They have to be present. You have to be present, and that I think would change the trajectory of how these youth is growing up. Like, especially if the males have some sense. But if the males don't have no sense, then of course they're gonna teach their sons the same thing that they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts.
I mean, it is.
I totally agree. I totally agree with that for sure. And this video, this goes on a lot actually. This actually goes on a lot in the schools and with these youth. And I just want to say to all the teachers in the world, you are appreciated. I respect you guys because I don't know what you get paid. I just know teachers don't get paid enough to deal with the things that they deal with. Let's just say that. I don't know what you get paid for, but I don't think you get paid enough. I think you guys should get paid like nurses and doctors because you're dealing with kids every day, 8 hours of a day. You should get paid more than a doctor.
And you're educating.
You're educating their youth while they're at work. So absolutely, I think that's not good for teachers not to get paid like doctors because they doctor and maybe they wouldn't treat the kids so bad if they got a little bit more money. They feel like, shit, you don't get paid enough to deal with your stupid ass. But anyway, so check this video out, y'all. I couldn't be a teacher. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I am a teacher, but not in that way. Let's say that. Because I'm smacking your teeth out, knocking your neck off, choking you. I'm a clown you. You put your hands on me. But I got this little video, y'all, where this teacher, they was out of control. Let me show y'all this video.
I don't give a fuck if you're an adult or not. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You dumbass bitch.
Wow, my God.
You're not gonna talk to me like that.
Kick to the phone.
Bitch, you're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You dumbass playing in my face right now. You need to get her.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my God.
Put your hands on me. Yeah, I swear to God, if you don't get your hands, put your hands on me. I'm just so swinging back.
Oh God damn!
Like that the girl was going off. I mean, did you see that? Like, that is absolutely out of hand. And the teacher actually walked away and was trying to push her off, and she was just out of control. But do you think that starts from the mother, though? I wouldn't say that starts from the house. I mean, it could.
Yeah, it do, because you gonna teach if your child got the right fear and from you, they ain't finna go to school and act an ass. They not finna do that.
No, they're not.
They in there acting like you. Like, you act like you at the club when you at home, like going off on a motherfucker ghetto. Like, and
for men and women, right?
Yeah, and you live in a nice, you can live in a nice subdivision house where, you know what I'm saying, the kids ain't like that. The neighborhood's not like that. But you like that. And you got to soul search yourself. Like, damn, I do be on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Not even know you be on the phone, talking to somebody on the phone going off. And you end up, the kid sitting there watching, like, soaking that little part up. I'm a man like this, she going off. Like, if she was, you know what I mean? You could, your imagination gonna go as far. They could be in front of somebody and rethink that moment. Like, my mama was doing this shit, I'm gonna do it too. Well, bitch, you ain't finna tell me I can't be in your classroom. Give me my phone. Like, you know, all type of scenarios. Yeah, I can ask.
First of all, I want to thank you for having this topic because it's crucial. And I wanted to say that there's an African proverb that states, the ruin of a nation begins in the homes of its people.
Mm.
Is that true?
Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
The ruin. Okay, so
The ruin of a nation
of a nation.
begins in the homes of its people.
Mm.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That means we have to teach our children how to act. Because I know for a fact when I was raising y'all, we went through a few dramas, but you were labeled. You were labeled. Everybody was labeled.
Mm.
And you were
So-
labeled especially
Why
because
though?
you took up
For myself.
yourself.
I took up for
and
myself.
you took up for me because they were saying that I wasn't doing what I was supposed
Right.
to do.
And that made me want to smack the teacher.
Yeah.
Because but it wasn't that you wasn't doing good by me. It was because you were, and I didn't appreciate them disrespecting you. So, and I had an attitude. I don't know why, but I was a little fired. I was fired.
I know why.
I know why because of,
You got
you know,
picked on.
yeah.
All the time
Not
Yeah.
grown teachers.
by
That's why
adult
you had
teachers.
the way you were.
I did
But
get picked
see-
on by teachers, and I hope they're not doing that with these kids
They
nowadays.
do.
They can't because
They do.
well, what I know for a fact that a parent has to take responsibility for their children in school. Don't drop them off and leave them. And if there's an issue, the parent needs to come and check it out.
Yeah.
And there was address that.
Go to the teacher conferences and things
That-
because
that's what I did.
some children's parents does not go
Never.
to teacher
At
conferences
all.
at all. Like they would never go to the teacher conference. And I used to stay going to the conferences every time
So
they
did
had
I.
them. And it would barely be parents in there. But I made sure that I did it, and I noticed that they respected me a whole lot. And my children really never act like my kids didn't fight or nothing really in school.
They were
Like
good.
through the whole school year, my kids did not they got into something, videoed, and they did. But it was because of the group of youth that they were around.
It takes a village to raise a child. And now they don't call our community neighborhoods. Guess what they call them? Hood.
It's not
Oh,
the
they took the
neighborhood.
Because
neighbor-
it ain't the
They took the
neighborhood no
neighbor
more.
out.
They took the neighbor out and call it the hood. And there's a reason for that. Because they want us to make sure that we don't love one another enough to be neighbors. Do you know your neighbor? I'm usually not.
No.
Usually no.
True.
But going to school,
I try to get to know
Talking
my
to the
neighbors. I'm just
teachers,
not
I
a neighbor person, but I do speak
what
to
you
my
mean?
neighbors.
I know my neighbors.
Like I speak to them. I chit chat here and there with them.
Me too.
But it might be days that I'm coming out and I'm not
You in a
speaking.
rush.
I'm not speaking. I'm running, getting in my car, whatever. But I have like my neighbor over here, my neighbor over there, my neighbor over here. We speak and wave, hey, but
Gotta be cordial.
huh?
Being
Yeah,
cordial.
be cordial with your neighbors.
Yeah, I'm most definitely am cordial. I'm just not one of
Where you
those
live is not in the hood.
neighbors.
They call the hood.
Right. No, I'm not. But even if I was in the hood, I wouldn't be sitting out drinking beers and doing stuff.
Yeah,
I
but
know
they-
that sounds
well.
stereotype.
But that is
Stereotypical.
they true.
In the hood. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to see it. Like everybody sitting out in front of their chairs, in front of their townhouses, and everybody got
On their
beers, and the
porches,
kids just
music.
doing whatever and music, and they really ain't paying attention to the children. They out there kicking it.
At all.
Yeah. So, but what is a solution though because like you said, it's the hood, it's not neighborhood anymore. So it's not a village. Our village is broken.
It's through.
Yeah. Our
And
village
it
is
takes
broken.
us, and they can't always blame. I'm sorry to butt in, but our parents, the system
Mhm.
always tries to blame the parents and the children, and it's more than that.
Mhm.
It's the police. They don't really police like they should, especially in our neighborhood.
Right. I agree.
But like an incident happened in Avondale. The guy owns a shop that deals with cars,
Mm-hmm.
and his neighbor has issue with it. He has to walk 2 blocks to get to his house because he can't park in front of it. But the police will not police that area. If you let a car sit for over 14 days, it's supposed to be tagged.
Okay,
They
so
won't do it.
okay, so what's going on? Are you saying that it's a guy that be fixing on cars, but it's the guy that lives there? He can't even park there. He got to walk blocks.
None of the neighbors.
Wow, because he got all the cars that he fixing on the front. Whoa,
And he don't have them there for
that's
like
gonna be a
week.
problem.
He don't have them there for 2 weeks. He don't do it. He have them there for months.
Oh, heck no.
And then the police, he allowed to park on the. No, you not like that. No, you're not.
So they won't do their job.
No. And then they always want to blame.
You know why they want somebody to get shot? They want somebody to get shot.
They have 10, 11 police cars all the time. If they stop one person, they bam, 5, 6 of them every time. So no, they carry weapons of destruction, but there's a reason for that. The neighborhood should not be dealing with that like that. Why don't they care about our neighborhoods like they do Indian Hill? Because we don't care.
That is
trash everywhere.
We don't.
Trash.
I'm not gonna say me.
I know you. I don't
claim a we just because of a skin color, because people are. It's stereotypical, but a lot of the stereotypes is true. A lot of them. A lot of them. I said. I didn't say all. A lot of them. They use
the bad ones to stereotype.
Everybody put everybody.
They put everybody in a bucket.
We ain't all.
Everybody ain't the same.
That's why I went to the teacher conferences all the time.
Mm-hmm. And I made sure I went to my children's conferences to talk to see their grades. I was so mad looking at them, mad as hell. Like
you can do better.
Yeah, but I ain't check them and embarrass them in front of the teacher. Yeah,
you take them home.
But
and you know, that.
I just think that the solution. I'm not trying to be negative, but it's a lot of people to do a lot for the youth, but that just don't help.
Cause it ain't mass. It ain't throughout the whole.
They don't have
communities.
Nothing for the kids to do. So they
Especially
don't run around crazy because they bored. So they thinking of stuff. I mean, that's how kids think. They trying to think of what to do because they don't have nothing to do. They have no structure. Their parents ain't making sure they go to football, boxing practice. I mean, half of them not doing any of that. They barely going to school. And the parents sitting back chilling. They not even forcing them, making them. None of that. Ain't making them work. I mean, I know some people used to do paper routes. I mean, little simple stuff, but it's things out there. You can cut grass, rake leaves. It's certain things that young ones can do to make some money and stay out of trouble. They need to have something to do. They don't have nothing to do, so they running ragged out here, just running crazy.
And the parents aren't taking responsibility because I work in a building where there's youth all over, and the youth, what the parents do that I noticed is they go on out and play.
Yeah.
They don't even look out to see if they're all right. Nothing. So you know what that happens when that happens, they feel like they're berserk. They go berserk.
And they do whatever they want.
But when y'all were growing up, I made sure y'all had summer jobs. You did. You had summer jobs. I always worked every summer. Every summer. My mother made sure I was raised with a mom and a dad, as y'all well know.
I know.
And my father didn't play that. My mother, even when I graduated from school, high school, my dad came up to me. He said, how much are you going to pay a month? Because you need responsibility.
Oh, how old were you?
17, 18.
But you was working, right?
Yeah. I had a job.
So he tried to start you off at paying bills.
Being responsible.
Exactly. Ain't nothing
And it
wrong
helped
with
me
that.
out
Nothing wrong with
tremendous.
Because you're very responsible.
Very. And I knew my mother was a saver. And believe me, I'm a saver.
that.
I save money. I got 2 that do, 2 that don't.
Ain't that something?
I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
50-50.
All right. So yeah, the thing is though with the solution though, it's like I'm gonna be honest, like I can't
So many
think of a
things.
solution like for the
Violence.
treacher and the bears and the lions and the tigers of these young youth in the streets. I can't, because I had a young man cuss me out for nothing. Like I was scared to death because he kept looking like he was grabbing for his pockets. It's like people, they'll just shoot you for nothing. Like, and it was over a parking spot, you know, because they young now driving. They be like 16, 15.
Yeah.
They parents get them Benz trucks and Audi cars, and they ain't even doing that good in school. But because of the parents can do it, and because the parent, that's what the parents can afford.
They becoming
And-
entitled.
And they make sure that they children at 16 driving Audis and Benzes and Lexuses and trucks and shit like that, because they are able to do that. But them children also, that's another thing. It's not always the hood. It's the people with the money with their children too, because they allow, because they want to look good, because they want to keep up with the Joneses themselves, because they're so used to having this and having that they do that with their children, and the children become a certain way in life and entitled. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you that. Is it the hood you talking about, or
No, I'm talking about in general.
Okay.
Ain't no hood. I ain't talking about no hood. I'm
'Cause
talking
I've
about
seen
in
people
general.
living in the hood with Audis and Benzes.
Yeah, in the
And
hood.
that
Yeah.
to me is the dumbest shit.
I ain't never understood that.
Ghetto
In my
fabulous.
It's
life.
called ghetto fabulous.
Ghetto
For you to
fabulous.
live in the hood and got
So
all that.
imagine,
Yeah.
so imagine
Yeah.
doing that, right, with children, right? Living in the hood, nice cars, hustling, all that stuff, nice shoes, and
Clothes.
and your children is raising up in it. What do you expect them to do?
Same
And
thing.
you're not buying a tutor. And
Ain't
you're not
nobody,
doing that.
they ain't paying for no tutors.
Nope. I
They
put my daughter in
spoiled.
mathnasium and everything. It was like $300 and something a month. I wasn't broke, still trying to do it.
Mm.
But if I can, I will.
What is
If
a
I can afford
solution?
to
Like
do
nobody's
that,
telling
I'll
us
do
a
that.
solution. Like, get on, come in on this podcast. Like,
The solution.
what's the solution? What is at least a solution that you feel will work for our youth? Go ahead.
Well, solutions, because we're kind of out of it. The solution is everybody.
That's
in the
sad to
commu-
say, though.
Everybody in the community become a real community. So that means the mama, the daddy, the cousin, the uncles, everybody has to be willing to raise the children, not throw them outside and say, y'all go somewhere and all that, because that's what they do. The pandemic showed a lot of teachers. That one sister does radio at WAIF. You know her, Mika.
Mm-hmm.
She's a teacher. She done seen it all.
I know.
And she
I
would
love
have-
Mika. What's up, Mika T? 88.3.
She definitely knows a lot about the children, and it be the parents. Like during the pandemic is what I call it. The parents were messed up because they didn't know how to teach their children nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing. They got annoyed and frustrated and everything because they had to do the work that they need to be doing in the first place. Teaching your children the way they should go so they'll never depart from it.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't take those simple little affirmations and give them to the children and teach them the way that they should go, my parents did it because I had a mother and a father in my household. Mama might have been a little softer than dad. Dad was something else. He didn't take no stuff from the boys, the girls, none of us.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get away with nothing. He said, come in at 9:05, you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he did it. It was discipline.
Yeah.
All the way. 9 children, then he took in 2 more, 11, plus him and mom.
Mm.
That's how my father was. And it wasn't no funny do business like they do now. They'll take in the children, be next thing you know, they are molested. Because the society is so wicked.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not teaching our children. That's why I respect you so much, David. You go and you get your sons and you let them play and do stuff and you teach them and you do. I've seen it. And I'd be so happy.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
A lot of these households have too many kids in them because the parents and they ain't really taught the one that they had, so they having another one and another one and another one.
By different.
And now it's the responsibilities piling up so much that you got to reach in 3 different directions. You know what I mean? Some of them is with the same man, some of them is with different men. But the father does got to be there. And you saying it take a village? Well, you're gonna need about 3, 4, 5. We got to do a We Are the World compilation to bring the kids back in. It's gonna take one of them. That's what it feels like.
But right now, people scared of the children, so they not gonna say none of them because, like House would say, shit, I'm thinking they got a gun, they gonna shoot me.
Look at the monsters we create.
Yeah, you know. So a lot of people that we say neighbors, but we don't even want to do it no more. Even if we wanted to, we scared. Because we scared how they gonna react.
You remember? You see what you see?
Like lose our life.
Wait a minute! Just recently at the graduation.
Yeah,
I didn't tell David what happened at the graduation.
They still act like he had an attitude.
I know, and I'm trying to tell him like it's not a you kick
like
water like in the it was the other guy. It was the other guy. No, it was the other guy. He wanted the wrecking. He wasn't the one. He wanted the friend wanted the drama. Yeah, that was the friend. The friend kept looking like, I don't give what she talking about. Your little young me, like, you know. And I'm telling them like it ain't no, you know, it ain't no big deal or nothing. Like, no, I was just saying it ain't no big deal.
Because he was like,
yeah, because he kept trying he wanted that. Yeah, he did. He did. I couldn't wait to walk away from over there. Like,
ain't no big deal.
Play
it down because she could see how he was acting.
I watched him. I looked him in his face.
For us to feel intimidated, because that's what it is. It's like an intimidation.
David said, "What happened?"
Well, me personally, I've been downtown, walked late, all of that. You cannot show fear of the youth.
Can't show fear to nobody.
I wasn't showing no fear.
It just be people.
I just seen the way he was. No, I seen the way he was trying to amp it up, and I said, "It's not a big deal. It was only water." The young man, they got behind us. First of all, me and Frada ASAP, like grab our phone, grab our little shit, because we were trying to see why they, pulling up behind us. Somebody can somebody go see Hannah at the door? She said she don't know which door. She's slow, y'all. My cousin's slow.
No, she ain't.
She's slow. But anyway, so we gonna get off of this. We've been on this subject, but this was a good subject. Like we gotta get some. Let me read some comments.
It's
actually,
a great topic.
Let me read some comments. Everybody, what's up? Happy Friday. What's going on? What's going on? Hey. Hey Jada, what's going on, boo boo?
may not.
But and they have a sense of respect.
Respect. That's
Because
crucial.
they're not gonna really say that.
We apologize. It looked like it's still spinning, y'all, but
It is, because I can't even get in.
hold on, because it looked like it's still spinning for
I
whatever
think everybody
reason.
has to take account, be accountable for our children. Not just the mom, dad, the whole neighborhood. They don't even call it neighborhood no more. You call it the hood.
Some people don't want to leave the hood.
I mean,
They try to make college
you got
Some people don't
families.
even try.
You got families that have made their mark in certain communities. We got like.
Can
52
y'all let us know if
communities
you can see?
Why?
Because unfortunately, I'm having some difficulties right about now. It looks like it's freezing. Y'all, I apologize.
It is.
I gotta make sure I do my other laptop there next time.
Just trolling bad.
Yeah.
I thought you would use that one just for that.
No, I'm gonna have to. It looks like we have some technical difficulties. I apologize about that. Somebody said they can see.
Hers working.
Okay.
Mine either.
Maybe y'all need to refresh y'all feed.
We'll just go off and use my 4D. Maybe that'll work. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So we gonna keep we spinning. I don't know if y'all can see us or not. We apologize about that, y'all. But we gonna get into this next next topic. Oh, wait a minute. No, I wanted to say somebody comments. We had some comments, y'all. Oh, they said it's freezing. It's still freezing.
I would love to hear them.
They
Okay.
can see us now.
No, it's saying it's still freezing. You up to
They
date?
saying it's freezing, it's working. It's
You said you up to date? I gotta go on here and see if it's up to date. It looks like it's freezing.
Mine is froze.
Okay.
We got some comments though.
Yeah.
You read them?
You go ahead and read them comments.
Well, Elishaba, she said what she got? Hold on. She said they feel like they supposed to get stuff handed to them instead of working for it. That's what makes them the way they are too. She said we need to stop as parents enabling them. She said, and stop saying when you turn 18 you got to get out. She don't feel like
right.
that's
ain't
right because they don't.
They
be
still
ready.
babies.
That's
They
right.
don't be ready.
I
still
never did that.
18,
Y'all
you got
felt
that
that
teen
way.
still on the end of it. It's only a few of them that's gonna really be able to take that into consideration and grasp that fact that
They said it's still
they
going
can
in
be
and
grown
out.
at 18 and make it happen for themselves and be successful.
Yeah.
Now, a majority
They're not ready.
they're not ready. No.
Fresh
Nope.
out of high school, come on.
Mhm.
Come on. They not ready.
I didn't even live with my mother, and she was threatening me to find a place to live. And I graduated at 17. I was on the phone crying. Like,
You don't even know what to do and how to handle
No.
it. You know what I mean? At 17 years old, well, 18, I think that's ridiculous.
That ain't
I
cool.
don't think that's right. Now you get some kids that be ready. You know
Like
their
me,
maturity
I was.
pattern. They ready to either go away to college and they handle it.
I think some
Once
people
they
still
away to
freezing. I
college,
don't know because
I think they get
yeah.
the mentality that they don't want to
You good,
never
though.
move back home. You know, because they've been living on their own for these 4 years in college. They don't want to go back home.
No.
Like that's freedom. They literally been gone away from home. Doing, just like Celia. I just feel like she want to make sure she had her own. She don't want us to go home. She just don't. Because she's so used to now kind of living on her own.
Mhm.
Yeah, she don't want to go back
She don't really
home.
want to go back home. She will, of course, if she has to. But if she
They
had
said
her
it's
way,
going. Okay, it's going good now. I don't know. I can't find it on here to see if it's going in and out or not. I apologize, y'all. We always be having some technical difficulties, but look.
Now, if the kids are disrespectful and all that, yeah, because they think they grown. I'm 18 now. I'm in school. Then yeah, if you feel like that, it's time for you to go about your business.
But listen.
But if you still respectful and you probably got a job, yeah, you can stay. You can still stay with me. I don't mind. You know, it's just when you disrespectful, you don't help, you don't do nothing. That type of stuff, yeah, you need to go.
I feel like
You know, you gotta respect my house at the same time because the rules don't change because you change and you turn 18. The rules still stay the freaking same because you don't run or own shit. And that be sometimes the thing. It's like they turn 18, they think they grown, but you still living in my house, so you still gotta respect the rules because you don't put down on this mortgage. So you don't dictate or nothing. Nothing. Yeah. So you still gotta bow down. It's as long as you want to stay here. You don't.
Somebody standing at the door, but we didn't see you at the door.
I feel like we need a solution to kids that are raised to be respectful, that choose to still be disrespectful. And I feel like the kids that stay disrespectful.
Who?
Both of them, they out there. I look this way. They
she screamed. That is hilarious, man. You scream so hard. Oh, hold on.
I see it was someone. I turned around. I see two people behind me.
All right, so we gonna get into this next. All right, y'all, we live. We gonna get. Hey, we live, y'all. We live. We love y'all. What's up? We love. Okay, so we gonna get into this next subject. We just gonna. I have a scenario. Right, that I want to talk about. I'm gonna play this video real quick. This
150-pound Great Dane is out of control. Ow, ow! And he's driving a wedge between husband and wife.
Don't let him get hurt.
You worried about him getting hurt?
She's had enough of the dog's bad manners.
All right.
Just tell him to get down.
But he thinks it's all a joke.
No.
Can Victoria rein in the chaos?
Do you think it would bite?
I gotta say no.
And save 22 years of marriage?
Oh, it's like a big joke to him. That was vicious. My feelings don't count.
You don't want to listen to your wife. You're gonna listen to me.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So my subject is, let me scroll it on here so y'all can see what this subject is. Subject. No, actually, both of them wrong. This is day-to-day scenario. Okay. You finally move in with your significant other knowing that they have a dog. Soon as you get there, you feel like they need to choose between you and the dog. You ain't been a dog. Okay, we can say a dog or a cat.
Pet.
Any pet.
Okay.
A pet, period. Right?
Fish.
Nah, they ain't gonna do nothing.
A dog or
a bird or fish.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like that.
People have different things. Alligators, snakes, goddamn.
We not talk about nothing like that because we can talk about that, but that's not this. We're talking about a cat or a fucking dog.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So this is the thing. If we've been dating for a while and we have not moved in together, soon as we move in, take it. I had my dog longer than I've known you. I'm not getting rid of my dog, baby. I'm gonna have to deuce you because my dog is gonna be my best friend to the end. You may not. And I could tell because you already coming in here talking about I need to choose, baby. So therefore, you about to get cussed the fuck out and you about to be up out of here real quick. How about that? I'm not going for that. That's not cool. Because for you to automatically get in after we move together, you've been knowing I've been having a dog, you've been coming over, I've been going over your house. All of a sudden, you got all these rules as soon as you move in. That's a problem for me because you moving in with me. I ain't moving in with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I think they got nerves.
Hold on. Time out. Why the guy got to necessarily be moving in with you? Why
it can be the female. It can be vice versa. It can be vice versa. It say significant other,
or it have to be vice versa. Y'all can, if y'all both got your own spot, why not come together and get a whole new spot?
You can. Some people do.
But with the dog, right?
Yeah, you can do it with the dog, but the dog on.
But he don't want the dog. She don't want the dog.
Okay, but now you got to make necessary steps to make sure he know the dog. He got to make sure he know the dog first.
He know the dog. He been at the house.
You don't want to know it.
Yeah.
I
What you
mean-
do?
He just wanna.
He wants
he
her
He wants
to
control.
choose
Oh.
between the dog.
What that means?
Since he moving in now.
Oh, what that
She
means?
probably get the dog bad attention, so he look jealous. Like some people
Nah.
be jealous
Keep
like that
doing
because
that.
people love their dog.
And,
Like,
and go tend to that dog. When that dog need food, go back. Don't be talking about I gotta do this, and can you pick the dog up some
I
food
mean,
while you
if
at the
it's her
store?
dog, she's supposed to, or vice versa. They
I mean,
supposed
you want to
to.
keep this little motherfucker, so you go ahead
Absolutely.
and keep
Or
him.
big, or big.
or that
Or
big
a big
motherfucker,
one,
like
yeah.
big old head, like yeah, you go ahead. We gonna keep him. You right.
I just
But
think
he gonna
that,
be in his own neck of the woods, and you gonna tend to him.
but
I mean, it should be some type of agreement.
It
You should
is.
never make.
you ain't gonna come in my
Hey,
house
nigga,
all of a
maybe
sudden and be talking about I need to choose my dog.
Selfish.
And you ain't saying nothing. Not saying you.
No, I'm
just
saying,
period.
y'all-
Anybody.
Y'all wouldn't just be coming into the house because y'all supposed to be getting a whole nother establishment. But if he does happen to come into your household, well then by all means you have the right to say, this my dog, he been living here first. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to deal with it. You know, and he gonna have to deal with that situation.
But
Either
what
he gonna
if,
stay or he gonna bounce.
Right. What
if
they
you
just
got a
said on
house,
this
but you
comment.
don't have a dog, but he trying to move in, but he got a dog.
Mm.
He's talking about,
Yeah.
Right. That's a
Yeah.
lot because
girl,
Yeah.
what you doing? That's his dog.
He
Ain't
come
coming
with
in
your
my
dog.
house.
that's what I'm saying.
So it changes up. So it's not right. So
I
it's
started thinking, like, I wish my
Whoa.
husband would have came with
so
a
that
dog.
means it's
I'm
right.
scared of dogs and shit too. Boy, we would have been together. Not if you thinking you about to bring a dog in the crib.
So what you saying is it's all right for you to have a dog
Yeah,
in your
it's gotta be
household
his house.
and you bring the man into it, but it's not okay if a
For him to
man
bring one?
brings a dog into your
Hell no.
household. What kind of fucked up bullshit is this? Where y'all fat man, please? They got to work both ways.
Now, if she already got a dog, yeah. But if she really don't deal with dogs, don't have one, all that, we got to figure something out.
I mean, hold on.
I'm just going by me as in right now. I don't F around with dogs. I'm scared of majority, even puppies. So if you came with a pig, came with a, I don't know.
You just got to deal with him and keep him.
I gotta read these comments. I gotta read these comments.
We would not be together because that's how much I don't like dogs like that.
Right.
I really
Right.
don't.
Right.
I won't be with you. It's not that serious. Nah.
So
I'll
you
be
put
by myself.
stipulations on it then. So it's
Absolutely.
that's some bullshit. Y'all got the game fucked
Because
up.
it's my shit. You coming to live with me.
Yeah, you can't bring your
That's
dog.
Bring no dog.
If
in
you
the
got a
crib.
big ass pit bull,
If I
then-
got a dog, we can figure it out.
if you
'cause I
got a big
cats.
ass
I like
pit bull named Bones,
That's such a double
you got a
standard,
pit
right?
bull. You got a pit bull named Bones, right? I don't fuck with dogs, so I don't come over your house majority of the time because your dog be there, and if I do, you lock it up and put it up, right? And I'm still hesitant, okay? Okay? Because I'm thinking the dog gonna get out somehow, some way, and come at me. Because his name
No.
Bones. He trying to get to my bones. You feel me?
No.
So listen, let me finish. Let me finish. If we talking and we've been kicking it for at least a year, all of a sudden we want to move in together now, right? I'm gonna tell you as me being me, you bring your dog. You ain't gonna be able to bring it over here because I don't fuck with dogs, and I'm scared. I'm scared he gonna eat my face.
And then what you do is you make them he decides.
So either you can stay where you at with your dog Bones, or you can move in with me. But if you move in with me, we gotta get a little dog. We gotta get a little dog. If we're gonna get a dog, it gotta be little.
For your dog.
Or we can get a big dog, but it gotta be little before I get it, before it come in my house. I'm not getting no dog that you having all these years. It's gonna be jealous.
Yeah.
As soon as he come in my house, and I'm gonna get ate up when you gone. I'm never dealing with that. That's dead. I can't go feed him or nothing. I'm not gonna have nothing to do with him. Be scared now when he come in my house. Like that is absolutely no. I'm not gonna. I've been there. I've been there where a person had a dog before I was with them, and when we got together, they wanted to bring their dog, and they could not. You have to choose. And that might be wrong, but I can't do it. I'm not gonna mess with that dog. I'm not. And I've been in a situation where I moved in to that person's home and they had a dog. Like it was my home, but they had a dog and I ain't know the dog. He just had the dog, whatever. Right? I never fucked with the dog. I was scared of the dog.
Because it was big.
It was a pit bull.
Yeah, they can be real vicious.
And I just was scared of it. Like I never fed it. I never did nothing with it. But take it, that person never did nothing with it either. So imagine me trying to do something with it. It wouldn't listen to me. He already had him doing nothing with him. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on the situation. I'm just one of them people. I have low tolerance for people having dogs and trying to move in my house and stuff like that. That's not gonna happen. We have to figure out some type of ground where we gonna figure this out. You get what I'm saying? We gonna figure this shit out. Either you gonna keep the dog or you gonna worry about keeping me, baby. But if he say, well, my dog, my best friend, and I only know you for a year.
But if you gonna been around the dog, if you
I would understand it.
Dog, and it's a sweet dog, and
that's
you
different.
fell in love with this dog, and that's a different situation. But
that's different.
You ain't really never vibed with the dog, never dealt with the dog, but then all of a sudden you want to bring it to the crib. That's a no-go.
Not gonna happen.
Because some people do have.
Can y'all put tops on y'all stuff in there, please?
They really have very good dogs, and if you've been around the dog might get familiar with you and love you just as well. So it might work, but it just really depends. You can't just be talking about you bringing the dog to the crib. No.
Your shorts little as hell. Them little bitty ass shorts. But anyway, everybody in here got little bitty shorts on. I'm gonna need y'all to get up out of here. But anyway,
showing your ass.
Yeah. Get up out of here with them little bitty ass.
Little, but the big asses is
Okay. So yeah, we gonna get back on the I was just being silly, but
you also prove that you have double standards.
Yeah, I guess it can be.
So listen, so wait a minute. If say for instance, I had a big ass dog, right? We met, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, my dog bit you. But yeah, so
my dog that bit me, he didn't get socked in his head a couple times too. Like kicking his nuts.
Listen. So my dog, so say for instance, I had a big dog, right? And he jealous because he not used to seeing another person loving on me. And dogs get jealous, and he a big dog, and he kind of like snapping at him. And you telling me to put him up, and I'm like, oh, he just playing.
He just a puppy.
This and that, but he a big dog. But I'm saying, how would you feel about that? And then all of a sudden, like you want to move in, and it's like no control over the dog.
Okay, first off,
I'm saying, like, so I can understand somebody saying it's either me or that motherfucking cat or dog, bruh.
I'm gonna tell you like
if it's a violent dog, maybe that could be a decision that you both make. If he's been aggressive to your mate, if the dog has been every time you turn around, he aggressive, then he might say, you know what, I will just get rid of the dog because you want the relationship to work. You know what I mean? So it's just a conversation that two adults need to have before you move in together.
But this dog not about to be sitting up here. How about the dog sleep in the room with you? He on the floor laying at the edge of the bed.
I would never.
Get your big ass up and go in the other room. You need your own little space.
I ain't sleeping with no dog.
Some people do that.
It's just rules that you have to change.
They kiss them in their mouth and everything. They sure do.
They lick on the nuts and all that.
Who lick on nuts? Who lick on dog nuts?
The dogs lick on their nuts. You know what I mean? When they finish.
But people do lick on dog nuts.
The females lick on the nuts.
What did he just
say?
I'm saying no. People lick on dog nuts.
No, I'm saying no.
It's on the.
That's what she said. I don't know what the fuck.
It's on the net.
Today, I'm glad you mentioned it because today I seen a lady letting the dog lick all up in her mouth.
Right, because they say the dog got to clean his mouth, but they lick their own self.
They lick the ground and the dirt.
Doodle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The dog go to the garbage can and pull a doodle diaper out and smash it. How? You can't tell, and he loved him to doodle. Like every time you touch hanging around.
How was
And
his?
I thought that was the nastiest dog I ever seen in my life.
I remember that dog.
I can't remember. At least what
I remember that dog. It was in the fade. It was in the fade. It was Tremble.
So was.
It was Tremble. I never forget because we was in the window week off of that. Like, yeah, Tremble. Yeah, it was a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
It was a German Shepherd. It was a German Shepherd.
He ate him some shit.
Wasn't Tremble on Nottingham?
Yeah. Well, everywhere. Yeah, he was on City View.
I had a dog. They
JCO dog bit the shit out of me.
I heard that's usually when dogs do that, they got something going on with them. Like worms, there's something going on with them that when they start eating shit. You have to get your dog checked. Yeah.
You better drink some water.
Right.
No money for no doctor bills for no dog.
Right. So I mean, but is it wrong? Is it wrong for the person to? But this is more of a scenario of a person knowing the dog, be over there with the dog. All of a sudden, y'all living together, and now he feel like I don't really like pets. I don't want to hear.
He wrong for that.
Something prior.
He should have been came out with that earlier.
Yeah, don't wait up until. Come on. Yeah, that's being inconsiderate. That's being inconsiderate.
He in the building now. He trying to run that shit. I'm in here. You let me in. Yeah. So I'm gonna answer. I want to answer some of these. I want to put some of these comments on here. Say they both knew before getting married it was going to be a problem. I'm sure she spent the night a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It don't say who this person is, but exactly. I'll take some of that.
That's just like anything.
And then this other comment said, right, they been knowing. Yeah, they been knowing. It say she should have kept her ass at her own place. She never liked the dog. Right. Absolutely. And that's true because I'm never gonna move in with him because I know he got them dogs over there.
Exactly.
I'm never gonna want to move in with him. Ever. Forever.
So let's take this into an example. So say say he comes and you got a backyard, you got your own house, he got this big dog. You get a kennel put in the back, like the cage, all that. The dog fenced in.
Can't stand there year round though.
Yeah, but
he'll be frozen down.
You got other parts of your house you can put the dog at. The basement could be.
It's gonna get it loose one day when you gone, and man,
there you go.
It's
all about the person who owns the dog. If they can take care of it and manage it responsibly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they really have to be on it because they got somebody else with them. They're not by themselves no more. We're just them and the dog. Now, you know what I mean? Like it can actually work.
I think that's a lot because dogs is like family. So
right. Now you got to learn. He got to get put up.
Right, but then if he got to learn that he got to get put up and he ain't never been put up none, then that security.
Security on vacation today, man.
If they know that they ain't been that if the dog get put up and you ain't there, all of a sudden that dog gonna try to make dogs smart. They gonna try to make sure that they get out that door some kind of way, learn how they been in there. They not used to that. When they there with that person they been raised up with, they out and about all around the house everywhere. They're gonna learn how to unlock the door wherever the fuck they at to get out to get to you. Trust me.
Or tear your furniture up when they at home when you ain't.
That's got puppies.
Nah, big dogs
do that too.
They get bored.
They get jealous.
Or bored because you ain't spending enough time with them.
Somebody said she should have kept her ass at her own place. She never liked that dog. Right.
The dog never liked her.
Well, how about this? She has to take time to spend with the dog though.
Yes, she do, just like with children.
Yeah, just so the dog can get the door and be comfortable around her. Yeah. A lot of the times you will get a dog around you and they get a mutt. All right, I ain't about to kick it with that dog like that. You should.
Fuck that dog.
STD. I'm not chilling.
I almost hit my chin on the mic, y'all.
No,
Fuck that dog.
I am not gonna do it, and I don't want to do it. It's not that serious for me.
If you absorb,
Somebody said, "What did they meet a week ago?" Now they've been together for a couple years.
If you
my husband
observe,
be talking about he want a dog now, ain't gonna happen.
listen,
If
y'all
you
can
wanna
raise
move,
it. Y'all
you
can raise it
dog.
from a pup.
No.
You know what I'm saying? To a
You
big
know what
dog.
it is?
But
I don't deal with dogs. I don't like animals. Thank you, Mama.
She not a dog
Five.
person. You proud of.
That's
They have
why
five in the
I
back.
say,
We need
y'all
security,
okay.
y'all. So
you ain't gonna be the one taking care of it, though. He is.
nah. They know.
Uh-oh.
I know men go get pit bulls and shit like that and take it to their woman's house. Listen, let me say a story.
No.
I know somebody that was living off their woman. Okay,
Living off. That's the first mistake.
they've been living off their woman, right? But the woman allowed it, so let them do it, right?
And they love.
They had 2 pit bulls total out of the 15 years that they was together. He always got the dog for them, but he never took care of it, never raised it. She always was the one raising the pit bull, the dogs, and him. Right? So we gonna say this to say this. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Viewer discretion, but
fuck all that. Say it. Let me hear it.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna. I just feel that you deserve any and everything that you get. If they make you pay, if they bring a pit bull over there, you already know he not helping you pay bills. You take care of him and the kids. Why would you allow him to bring a dog? Because he brought you another responsibility, basically shitting on you. Yeah. He shitted on you. He shitted on you. He said that he man.
He just want to say he got a dog.
He said, "Here, bitch, I got a pit bull for you. Yeah, take care of this too,
take care of it and feed it and clean
and take care of me. Can't do nothing with it." So
well, actually, that's her fault.
Yeah,
taking the guy in who ain't had no job and dealing with it in the first place.
Absolutely.
Maybe because she was stigmatized because it couldn't.
I think it
can't be nothing else. If he ain't bringing no bread to the table, he's living off of her. What is his personality? You gonna go broke for him?
Hell no. Oh.
It got to be the wang he slanged. That's gonna have her like, shit, I do it.
Sometimes there's more to it.
She'll put up with more than she normally would put up with.
They might have family, they might have kids, they might have other reasons why she put up with what she put up with.
What, he cooking his shit?
Sometimes it be
right.
other reasons.
Yeah,
no,
that's the reason.
Give me one.
Why women
give me one.
We shouldn't do it.
Just give me one.
But we do.
Just give me
you know
one
what I mean?
reason.
Especially when you have children.
Just give me one.
We want one reason, he said.
One reason.
Because you want your kids to have a father.
Wow. Now we gonna talk about this is another subject. Wait a minute. We got some. Hold on. We got some hands in the back. We got some hands in the back. They're saying it's because they want their dad to have a father is why they allow and to take care of the man and the children. I'm sorry.
Because I think in the back of their mind sometimes they know.
That's a whole nother subject right there. Hey.
He goes.
Okay, we go. Hey, wait a minute. We go. This. Okay, go. We go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. She got the hand. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to tell you a scenario that happened to me. I was with child, had one already, and they brought a puppy in. Mm-hmm. So I had to teach the puppy not to go all over the beautiful house I had. Well, the dog grew up. He loved me so much. He would protect me with his life. That's how what happened.
You talking about Nathan?
Dathan.
Oh, Nathan.
No, it was Dathan.
And
this dog,
I remember it was Nathan. I know it was close to that. Okay, I was a kid. How old was I? I know.
Maybe 6 months or so.
Well, I know about the dog. Just know that.
Yeah, but because he got killed.
Nathan. Yes,
and he looked out after me. I fed him. I taught him how to go outside. I did everything for this dog. I fell in love. At first, I was so mad. I was so mad. But he wasn't going to let that go. It was a Doberman. Mm. And that it was a fine Doberman. That means it got 80, 90 pounds big.
I love them kind of dogs, though.
And I grew So that's a big. I grew
yeah.
to love dogs. That dog. I grew to love the dog because it was a puppy. And I helped raise it, but if it's already raised,
I can't do it.
I can't do
I can't do Doberman.
Them the meanest
I can't do
things.
no with it.
The dog already set their
Not
ways.
mine.
They set their ways already.
Doberman,
So
not my Doberman. He wasn't set in his ways. He got trained to fight. He got trained to do everything because we went to Atlanta one day, and this one brother would fight dogs. Dathan tore him up. It was pit bull. And he hit Doberman. He ain't
Oh, them
he
Dobermans
tore him
are vicious.
apart. Vicious. But he wasn't like that with me. He loved me.
I remember seeing him getting forked and put in the back of a truck. And I was a kid.
Yeah, they did him like that.
Why he get forked to throw in the truck?
Somebody killed them. Somebody killed them, and he was
South Carolina. They were
He was in
jealous
South
because
Carolina.
that dog was so gorgeous.
he was so smart too,
And so
and he was
smart.
protective of our family, and they wanted to get rid of him.
And they didn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of white people.
Yep, they
You're
killed
not
him.
gonna go on the other side in Greenville and have no dog look like that. Because Greenville was very, very back in the day. Very, very racist. And we walking in Greenville, I'm walking in Greenville with a dog like that. And his coat was just like glows. It was beautiful. It had brown in the face. That dog was gorgeous. And it decided when it was walked to the store, put in the bag. It went to the back because it was shade. The trucker had to see him.
You hit by a truck?
Bagged up over. Crushed my dog.
That's sad.
It was so sad. It took me years to get over it. I'm not saying I couldn't even talk like I'm talking now without tears. Me for years.
That's sad. That's what I'm saying. That's
That's
what I'm saying. Pets are
that was
major
part of
for
your
people.
family.
That's what
I
I'm
love
saying.
that dog.
That's what I'm saying with somebody moving in. If you already get a pet,
I wouldn't do it.
If you already get a pet, that's your family. You're not gonna get rid of your pet for this
not gonna
person.
get rid of
Like it's hard to do that, but for the person to come in and tell you it's me or the dog or the cat, that's kind of fucked up.
Okay, so how about this? What if the person is the financial stability that you need and you got the dog?
I'm gonna always have my own financial stability. I'm never gonna be. No, I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm never gonna
you.
be. I'm saying me. Period. I'm never gonna be in a situation where I gotta have somebody move in with me because I'm worried about their financial. My financial is what matters.
They ain't
so,
moving in with you. You moving in with them because they got to.
I ain't never done
How
that.
about this?
So.
You stay over in Coleraine, goddammit.
No, Indian Hill.
Hill.
You staying in Coleraine. He staying in Indian Hill.
Oh, with the dog. I still ain't going.
No, you got the dog. The dog with you over in Coleraine.
But he don't want me to bring it to Indian Hill.
Indian Hill, the big old house with the large acre with the dog can run around.
I'm gonna be at my house on Coleraine.
But he loved the shit out of you, and you wanted to make it work. Like
we gonna FaceTime. I'll see you. Come over. I'll put it up. Like I'm saying, we're gonna have to work that out because I'm not gonna get rid of my dog. Like
you love
I'm not gonna get rid of my dog. My dog protect me, and my dog don't like you for a reason. It's something you doing. It's something you doing.
How about this? So you choosing the life of not riding around in the Porsche and the Mazda.
I don't give a fuck about that Porsche.
You got the dog
That's
and you struggling on your bills, but you know this motherfucker gonna help you out on your bills.
I don't care about that.
They love their dog like their actual child.
I know I did with that. I ain't the dog.
I ain't that in love.
Some people do.
I'll holler back at you. I'm going over here.
You get rid of the dog.
I'm wheezy and
by the time that dog get 12, 13, it ain't even no good no more. It's old as hell. Like,
all right, we got 2 more minutes on here, y'all. Okay, well,
we got one more subject.
We get no. We didn't get to the other topics, but listen. That one that you said that women allow a lot of things just to have the other parent around for the kids. We're gonna talk about that. Let's talk about it. I think that is a great subject next week. That's gonna be next week. It's gonna be one. That's gonna be one of our topics next week.
Yeah, because it's different for men. If a man,
that's why we gonna talk about it.
If a man got his own spot and we bringing a woman over,
listen, wait a minute, hold on.
Like if a man got his own spot and he's bringing a woman over, he's gonna be selective of who he bring around his kids who in there. Because remember, like he's playing that role that the woman will be playing.
Yeah,
so he mama and daddy right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when the kids come there and you bring somebody over to kick it with you, you're gonna make sure that they're right. You're just not gonna bring any old person over. You know what I mean? So
but you don't always sometimes pick the wrong woman. They can, you know, they think that they that certain type of way, but then really they acting funny towards your kid. That woman is.
And wait,
you
know, you leave the house.
Be surprised what women do. But it's the same. Men do the same thing, but women do act funny.
That's horrible.
They don't treat them like they're their own.
Family.
You know, they don't. They treat them strange.
And you're very blessed if you get with a sister or a brother that take in your children like they're theirs.
Unconditional
and
love.
that's what they should do.
Because if I love my husband, I'm gonna love his children. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care who his baby mamas is. I don't care how ratchet they is. I don't care. Well, maybe if they real ugly, I might look at them different. But I don't care if you know how many baby mamas he got or whatever. Like if he love his children and them part of him, they gonna be part of me regardless if they came out of my loins. I'm never gonna do nothing to nobody's children. Like some people don't know how to do that. Some people are jealous and don't like the children because and they don't even know the baby mamas. They just don't like the children. You get what I'm saying? Because they ain't from them. And that go vice versa for men. That go vice versa for men. They'll treat your kids like shit for real because they not there.
You got to be able to form a connection with everybody in the household if you're especially going to be dwelling.
Children, dogs, cats.
You got to form a relationship.
Especially if it's going to become a blended family.
Because that's how you get a blended family.
Yeah, Brady Bunch.
You know, and they got to respect
it's the Brady Bunch.
As dad, even though you're not their biological, but they got to respect you as dad. And the same thing with the woman. She got to respect her as mother. Because she is a mother. She might not be their mama, but she a mama. And they got to respect it all the way around. And it's just
what she said.
Way. You know, you have to.
Yeah.
It ain't going to work.
Yeah. Hey, it's day to day, y'all.
Even if you break up with that person, your love should not change for that child. Because if you do, you was fake in the first place.
You didn't
ever
so
like that.
If you break up, if you break up with that father, that's another one. That's another good topic. If you break ties with a child because you not with their daddy no more.
Or they mama no more.
Or they mama no more. You never cared about that child.
Y'all had that connection. Though.
Yeah, y'all been married, y'all was together. You never cared about that child in the first place. That connection should never be broke because you're not with him because it's not about him, it's about you and that relationship that you have with that child. But anyway, we out of here, y'all.
I got another one.
Okay, we about to be out of here in a minute. Let me hit
for another subject. When you're dealing with somebody and you break up with them, why you break up with the whole family?
Oh, that is a good one.
Why?
It's day to day.
How you break up with the kids?
I don't either.
You was over at our house.
Hold on. Everybody can't be in the background. Hold on.
You was over our house every weekend. Now, since you don't fuck with him no more, you don't fuck with her no more either. Damn.
Fake.
You know what I
Because
mean?
my love don't change. If I loved you, then I'm gonna love you after. Just because I ain't with his bum ass, if you became family to me, we gonna always be family.
I feel like it's important
unless
too,
you
if they
betray
was
me
reaching out to
some
you
kind of way.
outside
Other than
of
that,
right.
Facts.
So like if you all together, because I can love a lot of them and I know they love me, but that doesn't mean that I'm the person that'll break up with the whole family.
You are.
But of course, if I see you outside or something like that, it's still our love.
Yeah.
But if we didn't have that outside of him, connection, then there was really, because it's no need.
You didn't have
no need.
Okay,
that's different.
Okay, well,
That's
look at
different.
it like
so
this.
if we did, then no, I can't. I'm not breaking.
You won't break that out.
No.
So why do baby mamas and fathers, when they have kids, and they break up. When they break up with the dad or the mama, they break up from the grandparent too.
Oh,
That's
see, you have to
horrible.
be an active, if you're an active grandparent, I feel like that's
they
not
ain't
good
fucking
either.
with the grandparent.
But it's not. It's some
you divorced,
non-active
like,
grandparents.
You're divorced.
That,
Like that's my grandbaby right there, right? So you and him
children
broke
can
up.
be available with
Now I
still
don't even
know.
get to see the baby no more because you know what I'm saying. You done broke up with it.
Grandparents know how to reach out.
And grandparents do
but
have
there are
rights
some
also.
parents that are
You have to look it up. It's called grandparent rights.
It's
How
the
come we
bitter
don't
rights.
know that?
If you're bitter, you gon' not make your
nobody
kids
in your whole
available. If
family.
you're not bitter, you will make your kids
Piece of shit,
available.
you know what I mean?
Everybody can't talk at once. That's why I got the hands because everybody
My
talking.
bad.
Yeah, it be a lot with everybody talking.
Okay,
So,
Go ahead. You done?
Yeah, I was done.
Okay. I'm about to say if you done, go ahead. But if you're not done, go ahead. Finish saying what you said because we about to get off of here. Y'all, it's Day2DA podcast every Friday. When I retire, I might be on here every day. But I ain't retired yet. So I'm busy. So every Friday at 8:30, y'all tune in to Day2DA podcast, y'all. We just talk about topics that we talk about just within it, between ourselves. We'll just talk about it. I got so many topics. I just talk about what I feel during the week or what's going on or whatever we want to talk about.
Thanks.
Yeah. So it's Day2DA podcast, Resha tutorial. We in the building.
And we strong with it.
Yoel's Business Center, we in the building.
strong
Glamour
with
Braids, most definitely.
And we strong with it.
Juice for Life.
And we strong with it.
Crystal, I gotta look at her stuff because it's so long. Goddess Massage.
And we strong with it.
We strong with it. With them fingers. Yeah, she know how to do them massages. I'm about to look it up right now. So I can. Yep, my cousin Crystal. We all in the building for sure, always. Let me look at that real quick.
Call in sometime.
Yes, call in. Y'all put y'all comments in it. Okay, so we got again Gray's Janitorial in the building. We've been in business for 11 years. Shout out to Gray's Janitorial, Yoel's Business Center. I don't know how many years. I gotta look at the date.
We still strong
it's
with
multiple businesses involved in that. Glamour Braids, what it do, boo?
And we a notary up here. What we strong with.
Yeah, y'all need a notary. Come holler at me. Go in Luxury Essence Massage. GL Essence Massage. We got. We gonna shout out my girl Natasha Fire in the building. Cultural and spiritual boutique, royalty, herb and relaxation boutique.
And
let me
strong
correct
with
that. And she's strong with it. What else we got going on?
Your cousin.
We got
They in the building.
we got my cousin for out of town in the building tonight, y'all. I'm about to play her music. Kelly Storm in the building. Kelly Storm in the building. So we gonna end it with Day2DA podcast, y'all. Check us out every Friday, 8:30. If y'all got any subjects that y'all want us to discuss, we gonna keep it gutter. We gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm saying I'm not scared to talk about anything. Viewer discretion advised. Y'all see that little symbol in the corner? For sure.
Get it off your chest if you want to talk about it.
Get it off your chest. So if y'all got any comments or if y'all got any topics that y'all feel that y'all want me and my husband to talk about or as couple wise, let's talk about it. Like, we not scared to talk about anything. We like to talk about a lot of couple stuff, honestly. But we talk about other stuff in general as well. But if y'all got some ideas, holler at us. We'll talk about it for sure.
Yeah, we on our renegade shit.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to talk about it. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This next tune, y'all, is from Kelly Storm. It says, New is Good Love. She talking about some dick, y'all. We gonna get up out of here, though. I'm sorry. But let's holler at y'all later. Peace out. Day2DA. Day2DA. We love y'all. Peace.
How do you do it? Hope there's nothing to it. I vowed that I would not give in, but we turned to lovers from friends. Put up down night, hands on my thick thighs. Maybe it's those brown eyes. Know you from a past life. You got me open. You know every curve in my mind. Old school, you way past your time. Pull up to your spot and just vibe. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me when I say you got me needy, Ben? I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Say feel sexual. Get sweater when you feed my mind. Tell me that the shit's all mine. You do it better. For you it's whatever.